ESPN putting an article out, most improved. Where do the Vikings rank, huh? All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus, and Bill Barnell from ESPN put out a ranking of all the teams most improved to least improved in the NFL. We're going to talk about where the Vikings rank.
Old Billy boy. We'll talk about what Billy thinks about the Vikings and their offseason moves. Before we do, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the vids, comment as well, and don't forget to become a YouTube member as well, because you get free stuff, and we're doing a giveaway real soon for that. Support the channel. Become a YouTube member.
Woohoo! Also going live tomorrow, Thursday at 7 o'clock Central. Join us, grab a beer. Let's do it. Bill Barnell. Billy Boy Barnell. Where does he have the Vikings rank? We're going to get into that. He said what they did right, what they did wrong, and what's left. And he did this for every team. And I love these types of articles. He even put it in there saying, like, last year he was completely wrong. So he at least put that out there. But before we get into this, Billy Boy has the Packers as the 5th most improved team in the NFL on this list. So if you're young and watching this, Bill, close your ears, because Bill, that is extremely fucked up.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb. You lose Aaron Rodgers, you replace him with Jordan Love, and you become the 5th most improved team in the NFL. I don't know. This Packers love it's just unreal. I thought it was all because of Aaron Rodgers. Apparently, it's just something about Green Bay. Everybody wants to suck on their knobs.
It's funny because I scrolled immediately down to 32, thinking the Packers are going to be there so I could laugh and be, hi, they're 5. They're 5. And so the Vikings are 20?
20th.
He is the Vikings at 20th. And we can start with what he has right for the Vikings. And I think this is the reason why he even has us this high, is Brian Flores. Flores.
Yeah, and I think we did the Vikings Improve video that we ended up scrapping, and basically our biggest improvement was the addition of Brian Flores. We're going from Ed Donatel, who just laid back, let everybody do what they wanted with us. Sometimes we'd be able to close them off at the end, make a play on 4th and 8 from the 7-yard line, whatever. A lot of times we just let these teams do whatever they want to us on defense. It's not going to be that way with Brian Flores. Yes, there's some new faces. Yes, there's some young faces. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to attack. We're going to take it to the offense. Will we get burned? Hell yes. We'll make some big plays. Hell yes. But it's going to be a much more fun unit to watch. We're not going to lay there on our backs and let them pump away and finish over our chests.
Nothing more fun than watching a couple of units. But he's right. Flores is the biggest thing they did right. There's no doubt about it. You said it. Our defense might not be better. It should be, but it's sure the fuck going to be different. I got quite the potty mouth on me today. I'm apologizing.
Yeah, it is Wednesday.
So that's what's right. And then he's got Addison. Obviously, Addison, the first-round pick we got right, and then Byron Murphy taking him over for Patrick Peterson. That's all they had really as right. As far as wrong, their first sentence was actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about.
Didn't make a bigger commitment to contending or rebuilding, which is right.
A lot of truth there. They really didn't. We thought Vikings would tear this whole thing down, maybe go with a complete rebuild, but they didn't do that, and they didn't exactly go nuts and bring a bunch of people who can immediately help. I mean, you lose to Darius Smith, you bring in Marcus Davenport, you keep Kirk Cousins here, so you have the same player at quarterback. The O-line's the same. Addison replaces Thielen. Asamoah is probably going to replace Kendrick. So Murphy for Peterson. It just seems like almost like a status quo kind of a move.
Yeah, and I think the only thing as far as commit to contending is the Brian Flores move again, but he already talked about. But yeah, we're not rebuilt. It's I could see we touched on rebuilding just as far as moving on from these vets, saving some space for the future. But he's absolutely right. And the other thing he did wrong was basically Marcus Davenport.
But even that wasn't like 100% negative. He just said even if he does have a huge season, then I'll look to resign him. But then he does mention we do have a lot of cap space. So, and he was kind of confused. It seemed like we didn't bring back Kendricks and Thielen, but we brought back Harrison Smith.
Thank God.
Yeah, I mean, Harrison Smith and this Brian Flores defense is going to be amazing. But really, he's got us ranked 20th. But you read the whole article, it's not like it's a negative piece on the Vikings.
Yeah, I think it is. 20th is on the
I know it is, league. But his words that he uses to describe it, I didn't feel like we were that low when I read what he wrote. I thought it was a lot more scathing.
Bill Barnell can make anything sound good. That's why he is one of the best. But yeah, Davenport, and then he said which was weird. No move to address future quarterback situation, where I don't know why it would have improved this team anyways. And that one didn't make sense to me, but I'll give it to Billy. We didn't.
Yeah, I mean, he mentions the Vikings clearly didn't love Will Levis or Hendon Hooker, but we do have Jaron Hall. So whatever. Again, 20, that seems a little bit low to me. I just think the Flores move is so huge. And I think the guys you lost, you replace them with younger players at upside. I would have put them maybe like halfway 16th.
Yeah, I think 16 is probably fair. I think if this list was teams that took the biggest swings, we would be probably in the top 12 as far as Davenport's just a huge swing. Maybe it's a miss. Flores, obviously a big swing. Moving on, bringing in Addison, big swing. So they took a lot of risks this offseason, but nothing that was just like, holy shit. So old Bill, I don't think he's too far off.
Yeah, but he is far off in that Packer ranking. What the hell is he smoking there?
It has got me fired up. That is the dumbest thing. They're talking about the Hall they got back. Who gives a shit? They gave up one of the best quarterbacks ever to play. They should be 32.
Well, yeah, isn't it the teams that improved this year? I mean, whatever.
32, maybe even 33. And the only thing he said, what's left for the Vikings, and it's the easy one, it's to pay Justin Jefferson. Hopefully that will be within the next 3 minutes.
Yeah, hopefully we're doing a video on that next before we go back to work. Enjoy our delicious lunches we're about to have. But yeah, so that's it. Let's know what you think of Billy Boy's comments, his placement, what he said, what went right, what went wrong. Let us know. Don't forget to be a YouTube member. Don't forget Horned Up tomorrow, 7 bells.
Cannot wait for that. 50 plus. Let's go.
And remember this: a quarter of all the bones in your body are located in your feet.